Thank you all for watching the Real Talk podcast. The show is going to get started here in just a few minutes. You can see the ticker down there at the bottom of the screen ticking away. As soon as that hits zero, the show will start. If you are a business looking to advertise, maybe you want to have your business displayed during the podcast. Maybe you would like for Paul and DJ Gold to shout out your business and talk about your business during the podcast. Please send us an inbox or drop a contact information down there in the comments, and we'll get back to you with some additional information. Paul and DJ Gold are also always looking for guests to be part of the show. If you're interested, you have a story to tell, or you have a subject matter that you need to talk about, send us an inbox again, or leave us some comments down there in the comment section, and we will get back to you with additional details. Thank you all for watching the Real Talk podcast. The show is going to get started here in just a few minutes. You can see the ticker down there at the bottom of the screen ticking away. As soon as that hits zero, the show will start. If you are a business looking to advertise, maybe you want to have your business displayed during the podcast. Maybe you would like for Paul and DJ Gold to shout out your business and talk about your business during the podcast. Please send us an inbox or drop a contact information down there in the comments, and we'll get back to you with some additional information. Paul and DJ Gold are also always looking for guests to be part of the show. If you're interested, you have a story to tell, or you have a subject matter that you need to talk about, send us an inbox again, or leave us some comments down there in the comment section, and we will get back to you with additional details.
The sun's out. La 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 la. And it feels so good. La 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 la. Living on the right side. La 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 la. And it feels so good.
too good to be bothered. Oh, living life with no stress. Yes, every minute's my best. Yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery. Buying my mama a house is harder than pottery. Winning it just like I oughta be. Things looking up, up. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh. All my friends get together, oh. Feel it couldn't be better, yes. Tell me this is forever, yeah. Summer days they're getting hotter, shit getting up out the water. Baby, it's beautiful, so that's the future is wavy. Colors are crazy. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 The chemistry is right. I'm feeling so alive. Dreams flying in the sky. And I'm never coming back. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh mood, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 I'm living on the bright side.
Check.
1, 2.
3, 4.
Boy, those crazy checking in.
Okay, we all checking in.
2 sweaters, you do better. It's too hot for sweaters right now.
Just trying to get these lights working.
Simone checking in. Linus the Kid. DJ Unforgiven say he got pizza right now. What you sipping on, my boy? Make sure y'all share this video
Right now.
I know we've been gone for a couple weeks.
Got a new board.
Yeah, we got new everything, man. So
Bear with us.
no, thank y'all for being patient with us.
Yeah. Right now we're trying to get it working right, trying to get it going on. The team working real hard. 2 more lights. Give me 2 more lights. Lights in action.
Lights, camera, action. Yeah, it's going down, man.
Yeah, huh? Don't mind me, Rob. I'm sorry. I just getting ready for this diet.
Pour you some water, Paul.
I got some. I got some. Definitely got some.
Pour you some water.
I got it.
I got
definitely.
Lil Rob is checking in too. Shout out to Lil Rob, man.
Tell him I appreciate him. How he doing?
That's my boy.
That's your boy?
That's my boy.
Okay. He from Zion too, right?
That's
Is he?
Woo!
You know, he original Icy Rock posse.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You done blew his head up
Original
right
Icy
now.
Rock right there. You know it. That's Unc right
Get
there.
your phone. Get your phone.
All
Check,
right, we
check.
ready.
Check.
Check. All right, we live right now, y'all. Lights, camera, action, man.
Lights, camera, action. All right.
And shout out to everybody being patient with us. Please share this
Yeah.
video, man. Cost you free $99 to do it. Man, we got to thank.
Here's your phone. Here's your phone.
We
Oh
definitely.
yeah, oh yeah.
We got to definitely thank y'all for just being patient with us.
You know it. You know it. So and
Water is the key. Say it
And-
again. Water is the key.
It
Drink
is.
water, Paul.
I do.
All right, but let's get to it then. Let's get to it.
Once again, out there, everybody. Welcome to the Real Talk Podcast. What's up?
Where the fuck you just get that energy from?
Well, you know where I just got it from. It's time to crank it up. We've been gone 2 weeks, baby. It's time to
All
get
right.
it in.
We definitely have, man. 2 long weeks, man, and we back at it. We back down. But go ahead.
Okay,
Do your
well,
thing. You
let me
got-
kick
you got
this
that
off.
Good energy.
Yeah, I got it. So let's
That's
kick this
how I
off
know you
right
don't,
now.
You don't work hard. You do not work hard.
I tell you right now. Check this out. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was definitely great. What did I do?
Damn.
Shit.
I think
don't know.
I think you DJ'd a event.
Oh yeah, I definitely did that. The Life Jennings, and I definitely want to shout out to everybody who came to that Life Jennings and Glenn Jones. Did that. What else did I do? I did something else, man. Sunday, I went to brunch, 11:19. That's about it.
Oh, you ate pretty good, did I?
Yeah, I paid for my shit. My shit ain't never free, so I ain't giving them no shout out.
Yeah.
But that's about it, man. I had a good time though at that Life Jennings.
You paid for your food?
Yeah. Yeah, thing ain't working right now. I don't know what's wrong
Oh
with it.
boy, it don't matter.
Oh, okay.
But well, at
But
the end of
how was your weekend though? What did
well,
you do?
we ain't gonna talk about my weekend. It was good. My weekend was good.
Okay.
We
that's
no,
good.
we had a good time working with Drew, giving a shout out to Jabors for bringing the event together, Life Jennings and Glenn Jones. We had a good time. We worked with Robert and Christina.
Yeah, they definitely did the videography. I can't wait to see they how they put everything together and they show us all the hot moments. But I'm waiting on that. And don't forget, if y'all want to book RF39 Productions, they do the videography. Say it.
Videography. And also, check this out.
Videography
They do weddings,
for weddings, birthdays.
Christina
concerts,
takes pictures for graduation, things
Sweet
like that.
16, you name it, man. So shout out to them too.
Big shout out to them. Work real hard.
Definitely.
Very, very hard.
Let's get to it.
Well, we're going to get to it. We got a special guest tonight. Check him out.
He from Zion too?
Izzy.
Oh, yeah.
The CB Nation up in here, everybody at home. I told you I was going to bring it here.
I need y'all to drop the bulldogs. Drop some bulldogs and a hawk right now in
don't
the
do
comments.
that at all.
Drop a
Don't do that
bulldog
at all.
in the comment.
Gold, no, I was going to bring
or
it
you
home.
can drop a war
They
hawk
need to
right
drop
now.
them bees in there.
We swarming. We swarming. Yeah.
You hit it
he ain't-
right.
You ain't
Crickets.
saying nothing now. You
Crickets.
ain't saying nothing now.
Crickets. Nah, but go ahead though, man. Give him a.
So we got B Raj in the house, aka B Raj, better known as Brandon Rogers.
For sure.
That's what he want to be called. B Raj. We got you.
I seen it on the plates. We're gonna ask him about that later.
B Raj on the plates.
Yeah,
All right,
B
we
Raj
gonna
on the
ask him about
plates.
that later.
So we're gonna kick this off tonight with we're gonna get some serious questions in, and we also going to get a little ratchet a little bit tonight. I feel like getting ratchet. Can we get a little ratchet
You don't never.
tonight?
You don't do none of that, Paul. But we gonna have a good time.
I
so
guess
let's
it was
turn up.
it was worth a try.
Let's turn up.
Okay, we're gonna start this off. Mr. Rogers,
Yes, sir.
B Raj.
B Raj, where are you actually from?
Zion all day.
Okay, well,
All day, every day. Zion's,
Okay.
you know, it's crazy because, everybody know who my father, well, most people who in the know who my father was and with Al Rogers from Waukegan.
He didn't play, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I don't mean to cut you off. Al Raj is a good person, man, and I've been rocking with him ever since. But he didn't play. He stood on business, man. And you got to respect that, man. I just want to say that to him. Shout out to Al Raj.
So it's one of them things where it's like, now imagine being his firstborn, right? So the expectations that he had on everybody else kid, I had to walk that line every day, and I had to set that standard for my younger brothers and sisters. So, you know, from day one, that business that everybody know that he stood on, hey, I had to deal with it every single night, and I had to represent that, you know. So You know, it was some challenges there for sure, but I would be the first to tell you that when I got older and out of college and I became a father, he was one of the first people who I appreciated the most through that toughness that he gave me, for sure.
That's what's up.
For sure.
That is
so yeah, that born and raised from Zion.
Yeah.
You know, HBCU graduate.
Ooh, you heard
I
that.
went to Tennessee State.
Ooh,
played a
okay.
little bit of football down in Nashville.
Check it out.
You know, so man, you know, the rest is history. I came back home and kind of followed God's plan. Not necessarily my plan, but God's plan, for sure.
So since we're talking about that, you came home and somebody said you working at the school, Zion Benton High School.
Yeah.
Okay.
And originally I didn't come home for that. Like I was a business major, so I came home to kind of start some businesses.
Oh, okay.
But you know, during that time, I was working little odd jobs, and you know, Bob Worthington at that time was like, "Hey,
Big Bob Worthington.
come work for me. Come be my assistant."
See, I remember he was working for your pops though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
that was a full circle moment.
That's
You know what I
what's
mean? That was one of those things. Like I remember being a youngin' when, you know, Word was working at Orkin, and my dad grabbed him and snatched him up.
there you go.
And so that was a way where he kind of repaid that favor when it was my turn. Snatched me up, made me his assistant. And then when the assistant athletic position came up, I just remember calling him like, "Hey, Word, I know I've been rocking with you for the past 2 years, but this assistant athletic director job didn't came up. I feel like that's where I want to be." And he
that's
was
what's
like,
up.
and he kind of responded to me like, "Nah, B, that's what we do. That's what you want, then that's what we gonna be." And he never hesitated in relinquishing me being his assistant to go chase after what I wanted when it come to athletics and being in education.
That's what's up. No, hey, you got to look at it like, hey, they giving him a chance. You know what I mean? To be an athletic director. Like, see, you wouldn't qualify, Paul, because you just, you know.
I ain't in shape.
You ain't in shape no way at all. But you hit the right button. So you got to look at it. They giving people a chance, man. Gave him a chance, and that's what's up. You know what I mean?
You know, I think the good thing about at least the old administration at Zion was that's my superintendent at that time. A lot of those people were ZBs, so they were hiring ZBs. Because that's one big thing about our pride, right? You know what I mean? It's like we stick together all the way through it, and so it's like can't nobody teach you about being a ZB other than a ZB.
See, we had Sam on here, and he was talking about, you know, the Bulldog way.
Hey,
I mean, come on, don't be hating.
Nothing about the ZBs. I love the ZBs.
All right, well, say it then.
What now? I did a homecoming game for the
sure,
ZBs. Yeah,
for sure.
So
Well, say that. Talk to the people and let them know.
He showed me how to work the whole system, and they got an amazing system set up at Zion Benton High School.
Shout out to the ZBs.
And it's amazing, man. That thing is amazing. State of the art. And he was just working it like, you know, he been playing with it all his life. But they got a nice stadium. You know what I mean? So
if nobody at home knows what we talking about when we say ZBs, we're talking about Zion Benton High School.
yeah, they got a very, 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 very nice stadium, man.
We'll say that again one more time.
They do. They definitely do.
State
The
art,
whole setup.
State art stadium, state art swimming pool, state art weight room.
Well, since we get into that goal,
I mean, well, I don't think Waukegan got that. We like, well,
okay.
I everything
I'm gonna
I
let
hear
you say
about.
it. Let me let you say it.
Everything I hear about Waukegan, well, we on a budget. We got a budget. Our budget.
well, there you go.
That's their favorite line. We got a fucking budget.
Hey, you know,
Hey, we got a fucking budget. And Waukegan look a fucking mess, but I went there and I'm proud of it.
Okay.
Shout out to all the teachers in Waukegan. I know y'all, deserve more money. But I can't provide it for you. But I know you definitely deserve money because it's hard dealing with them kids.
Nah, yeah.
And I know you're a witness to it. You know, you younger, so it's hard dealing with them kids. See, back in your dad in them days, they was whooping ass.
Nah, for sure. You can't
And
do
I'm-
that no more.
Yeah, I'm serious though. Like Raj wasn't scared to throw the walkie-talkie down and square up with a
He
motherfucker.
gonna hit you in your chest.
Yeah.
He might punch. Hey, he might hit the infamous hit you in the nuts.
And I can say this about Big Bob too. Like Big Bob Worthington, they was whooping ass.
Yeah.
Him, Mr. Green, all of them. They was actually whooping ass back then. So,
big flick.
and I don't want nobody. Bob, you can't get in trouble now because
He retired. He retired.
Oh, he
Yeah,
retired?
he retired and moved to Mississippi. He gone.
with the fishing boat.
Yeah,
he had the
yeah,
big truck.
yeah.
Oh,
he
shout out to
living
Big
that
Bob Worthington.
retired life right now, fishing and golfing every day.
Damn, but he put in his work though.
He
and
did.
I-
He definitely
he
did,
deserved
and
it, man.
he definitely deserves all his flowers for
So
sure.
by you being on the school board or whatever, athletic director now, don't forget you can't be. You gotta watch what you say on here. Paul, don't you be asking the wrong shit. We don't want him to lose his motherfucking job. We don't want you to lose your job. I promise you, man.
For sure.
And we are drinking water. This is a backwoods cigar, so he don't indulge in none of that. So hey. Don't blame him at work. Just give him a thumbs up. Say he did a good job. He's
That's
a
what I'm
good
talking
man.
about.
He's for the community. He's for the people.
Definitely.
For sure.
So since we talking about the school, how did you deal? I mean, how do you deal with the kids that's in the hallways? Because my daughter graduated from there, and I went in and I was noticing that they had hall monitors. And I was just walking around and I was checking things out. I was just
Being nosy. Go ahead.
yeah, hey, look, my daughter went there. I just was I seen faces and when I seen B Raj come up out of there, I'm like, okay, seen a lot of it made me feel good to see young people our age in the school system.
Yeah, that's big.
And I know it's some shit
It's hard.
to take with it. Talk
I
about
know
it,
it's
Raj.
hard.
Well,
Talk about
you
it,
know,
man.
the biggest thing that I kind of that has helped me become like successful, especially with today's kids over the past all the kids, period. The things that kind of has made me successful is that I don't judge them for whatever other people might have the labels on them, right?
Okay.
A lot of them might come in with different labels from middle school or whatever the case may be. I never used those labels as how I identify with you. I've always you get a clean slate with me from straight up from the day we
From
meet,
day one.
From day one, from the time we meet. The one thing that I'm going to give you from straight out the gate is I'm going to give you respect and I'm going to give you compassion, right? Because we're working with young adults,
Right.
right? And so the reality is that as adults, we're living in the real world, right? So I say it all the time is we deal with life pressures all the time as adults. Young adults deal with those life pressures as well. And so you don't really know what lions that these kids are chasing, that are running from when they come in the building. So I always try to just, come with a sense of compassion and respect first, because sometimes those things is taught through behavior as opposed to, people expect kids to be respectful. People expect kids to be.
I do. I'm not. You know what? I'm going to interrupt you
All
right
kids
there.
ain't respectful.
Man,
But
I know that too.
A lot of
but-
that is taught though. Those
Okay.
are learned. It's almost like you can't, as a basketball coach, I can't expect a kid to work hard if he's never been taught how to work hard.
Okay.
So the biggest thing for me is
I
I
go with that.
got to teach you how to work hard, and I got to show you what it looks like, and I got to consequence you, and I got to reward you.
You got to be their daddy.
Yeah. You got to
Shit,
be. a
let's
daddy.
keep this shit-
So real talk. Because as a coach, you are a dad as a coach for real, for sure.
Come on now, Paul. We're keeping this shit
I mean,
real.
you go-
man.
you go
Hey,
keep it
listen,
real.
If we're keeping
listen.
it real,
Keep it real,
if we're
then.
keeping it real,
Well, let's get
he's
to it.
being
then.
your motherfucking daddy.
You a
and
dad.
that's- and
You are a dad.
because the dad ain't give the discipline at home.
Yeah.
The dad ain't
They
showing
don't-
him how
they
to
don't
dribble.
have that role.
He ain't showing him how to dribble a fucking basketball. Most of the dads now is young dads. They in the streets some trying to work, some trying to go to school, do right. But you got others just trying to trap and, do all the wrong shit, pop all these fucking pills. That is not the way to go. I had a guy a couple days ago say, man, he asked me how old I was. I didn't tell him my age, but I said, I know you're older than me, but, I said, I know I'm older than you. I just take care of myself, and I never did drugs. Never popped no pills. Never did no fucking lean. None of that shit. Hard drugs, pills, prescription drugs, none of that.
That's what's keeping
I
a lot of these 80s
I
babies
smoked a little
young and
marijuana.
early,
You know what I
late
mean?
70s, for
I
sure.
sip a little bit, you know what I mean? But I never did no fucking other drugs ever. Ever. Like, never. And that's how I just, I tell motherfuckers, that's how I'm staying young.
That's how you keep your youth.
But these young motherfuckers, the young motherfuckers is popping all the drugs thinking that's the cool thing to do, but that shit is not cool. And I'm here telling y'all, if you gonna watch this, somebody gonna watch this, them drugs is not cool. Don't watch all the motherfucking videos.
Can I ask a question, go on just on that topic real quick before we switch it? Do you think a lot of these kids now are, because back when we were younger, like taking drugs was not cool, right? Like if you were younger and somebody was taking drugs, it was more like you were ashamed. Let's just say if you had a friend that was doing coke or something when you
Say Paul was doing coke. Go ahead.
Yeah, say Paul was doing coke when we was 16.
Right.
His ass would probably got shamed out of being
Able to hang out.
Be able to hang out, being able to
You
crowd.
you was the coke
You was the
head.
coke head.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
was
get
the
up out
dope.
of here.
You was a dope fan. We don't give a fuck how you look at it.
Nah, for sure, right? And so I feel like a lot of these kids now, it's more accepted, right? But is it to blame that a lot of these kids have been put through the school system, through education, have been put on some of these pills through special education? So now in their mind, they have accepted, like if it was Adderall to help me focus to get through school. But now as I get older, I still take something, and now everybody has accepted it because we all took Adderall growing. Like not me, but in
Right.
that
I don't even know
generation.
what the fuck Adderall is. So
It's like for kids that got ADHD.
Okay,
and,
so-
and it kind of helps them.
Okay,
kind of stay
calm their
focused,
ass
yeah,
down.
and stay in tune.
I don't think that might, like, to me, them pills and shit is not good because it's like anything. You get hooked and it's like you need something stronger or you take more. Like, that's why I minimize myself on the weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I smoke a half a blunt in the morning, the other half at lunchtime. I might be lying, but no, for real. So it's like
yeah.
I make sure I'm not finna go over my limit or, you know what I mean? Just go crazy with it. I'm not gonna do it. But any drug, anything a person pop, I don't give a fuck what it is. You get immune to it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And-
Even these press
And
things.
you need some motherfucking more. You need something stronger. And motherfuckers is going to cocaine and thinking the cocaine is cool now. Like, how the fuck can you think snorting cocaine at a young age is cool? Or
Yeah,
snorting
for
cocaine,
sure.
period, cool.
For sure.
You a fucking junkie. You just can afford it right now, but it's gonna be a matter of time. You know what I mean? You're gonna be on the corner looking sick. You know what I mean? So I mean, we just gotta keep shit real. But like I say, these kids, I just don't want no kids to be doing no drugs, trying drugs. Like,
Yeah.
fuck the videos and shit. Because the people that's making the music, they really ain't popping the drugs, but some of them are. But man, you can beat
and I
somebody
feel like
without the drugs.
they get to that lifestyle way too early, right? And when you get to that lifestyle way too early, it kind of takes their motivation away from really being that having that potential with that you had maybe at that young 21, 22, 23, right? You put yourself in situations to where now at 21, 22, 23, you spending 5 till you 32 to kind of rewrite your story.
Yeah.
You're getting a late start, like, you know what I mean? And it's just because of you making these bad decisions, whether you on a drug or whatever the case may be when you 18, when you 19, right? And then when you wake up, you got to now try to clean that up, and you spending half your new life
But
trying to clean that up.
just remember though, half these fucking kids is doing what the fuck they parents do.
Yeah, what they
Or
see.
they see. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
I
for
ain't
sure.
trying to be the bad guy here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I try not to smoke my weed around the house at all. You know what I mean? I try not to let them see me rolling up no weed, none of that. You know, get out the house, smoke your weed. You know, when he stay in the books, this is my lady son.
Yeah.
But you know, he stay into the books and all that, but I'm not letting him see me smoke no weed, nothing. I see only thing he see me is going to work, getting off work.
That's all he
And the
need to see.
motherfucking boots dirty and I can still buy Gucci and all the good shit. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
long,
yeah.
long as I
Yeah.
show him like you can get what the fuck anybody else is getting, you just gotta work hard. And stay in school so you don't work as hard as I
Now,
work.
real talk. That's one thing that we're like, even for me working in the school, and my like love for sneakers.
Yeah.
Because I know that that's things that kids kind of like they
gravitate to.
Right.
So when I wear all my different kind of sneakers to school, they always, Coach B, how you got all these sneakers? How you? And it allows me to have that conversation to where it's like, hey man, I went to school. I put myself in a position to where I can buy 3 sneakers if I want 3 sneakers, and I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta risk nothing to get those 3 sneakers.
You hear what he's saying at home?
You know what I mean? Like, and so my thing is that the inspiration is just being a live vessel that the kids see.
And I'm okay with it. Like
you know,
people see me cutting grass at the oil change place, DJing. Like, I don't care. Like, as long as y'all see me being positive and staying focused, I feel like I'm setting an example.
Nah, yeah.
Because it's like, I don't really, I don't want nobody out there cutting grass and shit. Don't get me wrong. Or changing oil with Paul. That's the worstest fucking jobs you can have. That come from motherfuckers with no... Right, them buttons don't work. That come from motherfuckers like us really with no education. So that's why you need to stay in school. Like I cut grass and I work hard. You know, I get paid kind of good, but why should I have to be out here working hard, sweating, doing all this shit? And you know what I mean? It's like I could do something else and work easier and smarter. You know, but it's like, you know, shit, the education, all this shit. It's like, man, stay in school.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Like even for me being assistant athletic director, like
you can do something more as a kid.
My college education allowed me to walk in the door.
Right.
Whoa. Say that one more time.
My college education allowed me to walk in the door.
Okay.
You know, and from there, it's the one thing that Word told me was, I don't care what the responsibility of the position is, make it your position. So once I was, you know, you gave me you gave me the key to the door because I had the college education, because I did the things that was that passed the requirements. I was able to take that position and manipulate it to where we became my position. So the whoever takes that position after me is gonna have some pretty good big shoes to fill, because
I hope they paying you good. I don't want to get in your business, but I just hope these motherfuckers paying you.
You know what? I'll say this.
No, don't you start. Don't you start.
Because at the end of the day, I don't care how you look at it. It's not a black man running that school board. It's not a black man running that motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's not.
I'll say this. My pay definitely is fair.
You don't have to get into the pay,
nah,
man.
for
Because
real.
hey, I don't really want them to. They might be like,
sure.
they may be like, we paying them too much.
Nah, it ain't even that, because
Hold on,
you know,
you
because
giving that nigga what?
the reality is that, you know, my pay is public record, so it's like you can get on the line and look it up. So
Damn.
it ain't.
So, hey, hold on. These motherfuckers finna go look it up right now. I promise you. Let me give a couple shout outs though, man. Kish Adams checking in. Who else? DJ Cash checking in. I see my boy Dwayne checking in. Kelly Bray says ZB is in the house. Miss Snow checking in. Keenan, what's up? My boy Drake Jennings. Yesenia checking in. She said, I went to school too. You ain't go to Zion. Did she went to Zion?
Yeah, no.
She's talking about college.
Oh,
Gotta be
college.
Talking about college.
Okay, she might have a good
Shout out
job.
to her.
Yeah, she graduated CLC. That's right. Congratulations.
Kelly
Yeah.
says, shout out to Zachary Livingston.
Zach, you know, yeah. Shout out to Zach though, for real. That's my
He a
bro.
student?
No, Zach is the principal.
The principal?
He
Is he
you know,
black?
He's a black principal.
Oh, shit.
A
Hold on,
06
let's make some.
graduate.
Hold on, what?
06?
06 ZB.
Oh, wait. You said 06?
Yeah. Principal
Okay.
at ZB.
Shit, talk to me now.
Yeah.
Shit.
But this the thing, and I hate to say it, but we losing Zach, and we losing Zach because, you know, he just ain't appreciate. He ain't appreciate.
Hold on, just before you say anything, gotta protect the man. Now, we don't want to say nothing wrong. So
No.
Just make sure we say everything.
No, this is everybody.
And I don't even know you, Zachary, but shout out to you.
This is not. I'm not saying nothing that's not known.
Oh, okay.
You know, Zach has been very, 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 you know, man, I can't even put the words to it of how important he's been for our kids. Just to be able,
2006. That's what I'm stuck on. 2006.
Just to be able to be a black man. Y'all got to realize this is iron, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
when you,
what I'm
so
talking
when you
about.
think,
I'm
when,
shocked.
So when you think about black and brown actually being in administration, it's like we're just now in 2020 being able to say, okay, this is the first black principal,
Damn.
Yeah.
right?
Wait a minute, I didn't even think about it.
Hold on. Have all Keegan had a black principal? Yeah, Ali. Yep, sure did. Shout out to Ali.
Yeah.
He was a black principal. North Chicago got a black principal?
Yeah, Zach came from North Chicago.
Okay, shout out to them.
You
then.
know, and I think Keith is over there, Turner. So
He's black?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to them.
for
then.
sure.
It's
So-
okay to have black principals.
administrators,
Yes, in the school. It's okay.
and I feel like
Let them make 200,000
well,
to
well, and the thing is that you
If
have
that's
you
what
have
y'all
to
making.
if you're gonna make decisions for kids, then you probably should look like the kids that you're making decisions for.
Okay. You know what? Let's touch on that. Where do you see the kids since they graduate? Yeah, and also shout out to the kids that graduated in 2024.
Yeah,
Zion had their graduation already?
yeah. Sunday.
Sunday.
Shout out class of 2024.
Shout out to the class of 2024.
Nah, for sure.
How many kids, and
Also-
I know
also-
he can know this, how many kids did not graduate? Do you?
You know, I
Have
don't
a
know
record?
I don't know the number, but I can tell you that we're 2,400 kids strong. About 514 graduated.
Whoa. Wait, out of 2,400?
No, that's the
solid.
whole
You got-
school though.
That you gotta think that
Wait. You saying the senior class is about, say the senior class then.
if you break that 2,400 up into 4, and that's not, of course your freshman class is gonna be bigger, through transfers and all that, and dropouts and with just all those things. But if you break that up into 4, you're 20. You're 24. You at 600 per class.
And
So if you're graduating 5,
freshmen is more.
yeah. So when you're graduating 500 out of technically on an average of 600, that probably should be there.
Few didn't graduate.
Yeah.
Like
About
you.
50?
Some of them gonna be at summer
Did you
school.
graduate?
Fuck yeah.
You
Watch
did?
your mouth. Look, watch your mouth.
I thought I had something
Some
good.
some gonna be at
God,
summer
this
school. We
motherfucker
actually
ain't
right now
graduate.
our graduation rate is pretty high. So I definitely applaud the teachers and administration for that.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So basically, you feel good about the class of 2024?
Well, like in the sense of what they gonna do next.
Yep. I want to get there. Because I did notice one thing before we touch base on. I noticed that Zion was doing some add-ons.
So I'll say this first. What we
Construction add-on.
yeah we done spent a lot of money.
I need to hear that.
Zion is definitely
So
doing their thing.
how come y'all doing? I don't mean to cut y'all off, but I'm pretty sure somebody out here want to know how the fuck is y'all doing all this nice shit in North Chicago or Keegan, looking like
Well, this
We
is
need
what
an
I'll-
upgrade.
This is what I'll say. I'm not in those administrative rooms with them, so I don't know kind of how they spending their money. And for us, I'll say
Okay.
this:
Okay.
all of us got COVID money, right? You
way back COVID money, like 20. No, I'm serious, like 28, 19, like that.
going into 2020, 2021,
shit.
that's probably when these things start to come into play, right? So for us, it's using those funds that came, right? And now
I'm finna hit this weed. one
it
more
takes
time.
using using the funds that came from that COVID money to build to make upgrades. And then it don't really take a hit to, the tax bodies. Zion has actually gave, I want to say, the high school during this time when we got the new field and things like that. At that time, I think we gave like $9 million back to the community and the taxes.
Good, because the taxes.
The field wasn't tax money.
So if you was to break that down, because a lot of people ain't like educated to know about the school thing, how would you break that down? like Waukegan and North Chicago spending their money on other bullshit.
So the thing is, I just don't know. Like, well, that's the thing. They could have put that money into the teachers' pockets.
Oh, okay. Which the teachers do need it now.
Like, and I don't know, but you know what I mean. They could have put that money into giving them raises and during their contracts and stuff like that. Shit. So I can't really speak on them and why they didn't. But I know that's Zion. We just got a new contract just like a month ago.
Well, I'm glad y'all.
So for
y'all
us,
doing
we spent
right,
a lot
man.
of that. Like even now, this summer, we're renovating our basketball gym. So
Well,
when you
check
come to
this out.
Zion,
I'm
when you come
happy.
to Zion next year, we'll have a brand new basketball.
There you
gym
go, cuz.
with a
That's
video
what I want to hear.
video screen, scoreboard. So we
And that's
So
the
we
shit.
can actually host like what we be doing at East High School, and they be towing our cars when we come to the games.
Yeah, they definitely gonna you park
So
wrong.
we
They
can
definitely
actually,
gonna tell you shit.
so we can actually go to Zion. Make sure the
but
sectionals
look,
is in Zion.
I'm
so we just the thing is
no,
that
but
we're trying to
I
keep
want
it.
Waukegan and North Chicago to get the same like that field. Like, don't get me wrong, I do a lot of the landscape for North Chicago, so I'm not saying nothing bad about North Chicago. They good people now. Let's keep our contracts. So it's like I just want they field to look like yours.
Warrens.
You know what's crazy though is that you know what's crazy is that
No, 'cause
I
it's
don't know, but I'm actually surprised that with the Navy base and with Abbott and things like that they have not had that field as they probably should have been one
I
of the
heard
first.
I heard Abbott's and the Navy base in so many words is not fooling with North Chicago. I'm being serious. It's all about water. It's getting into some water and other shit like now. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. I don't know.
But I'm just
I don't know,
I'm just
but
saying
I'm
in the
just
sense
throwing the
of
shit
in the
out
sense
there.
of like even for us, right? I think Zion, if the power plant wouldn't have closed back in 2000, late 19, we probably would have had a turf field 20 years ago.
There we go. We would have been doing what we need to do.
You know,
We
because
would have been looking like Warren.
that was we lost a lot of
But
money when that
once-
thing shut down, right?
Ask me about it.
Once again, though, if you go out a little bit west, like is it called Lakes
Lakes, yeah,
Antioch?
yeah.
My God, I think they shit is like the
College.
And you know they won. They won
Yeah,
district.
like-
You know they won district. So Lakes and Antioch has one superintendent. So when you do one thing for one school, you got to do it for the other one.
That's just amazing out there, and they got them like I pull up to their practice. I ain't gonna say that because that'll be some other shit. But it's like they practices is even different. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's-
You
and
think
that's-
it's a
and
game going on,
and
but
I
they ain't
think-
nothing
and I-
but out here just supporting everybody out here, the mom and the dad and the brothers and sisters.
Okay.
See, you go out here, the mom's just dropping the kids off. That's Waukegan, Zion, North Chicago.
And let me
Moms-
tell
some
you,
dads out
They're
there-
not invested. They're not invested into the programs. It's more of a babysitting service.
And this
for
this
sure.
not to cut you off, but this is what I had a conversation with Ray. He was saying us, meaning
Shout out
our
Ray.
age group,
Yeah, he knows
need
politics.
to get
I don't.
and it's with the schools. We need to get more active.
Shout out to
and-
Bowtie too, man. He just
Yeah.
sung some stars, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Shout out to Mike Marino. He sung some stars.
Okay,
Kia
okay.
Foster checking in.
Yeah, don't be
Yesenia
scared to
checking
send them
in.
now. Don't be scared.
Kia,
We can't accept them.
I know her as Kia Bone, but she is married now, so she's Kia Foster.
Cuz, what up? Let them know what it is.
I coached all her kids.
Yeah,
Them
so
my
I-
boys.
Yeah, I've been
Them
on
my boys. I could. Hey.
Beasky checking in. My boy Aaron Brown. Yeah, I've been on Kia forever. Rest in peace, Big Bone, Larry Bone, and Mark Copeland, of course.
Yep.
So what we was basically saying is talking about the kids and the programs, right? The practices. If you pay attention, Ray was saying, like going to the parent teacher conferences, we don't show up
No.
as our community.
No.
This
Yeah.
color community.
We don't even vote.
So-
we don't even vote or nothing.
And I'm gonna
And
vote
that's-
this year. This is gonna be my first year ever voting. I'm getting active
I don't even
in the
think it's-
community.
What are you voting for? Because
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
It's not even no fucking vote going
Here's
on
the thing,
right
though.
now.
I'm gonna get educated. How about that?
So you need to worry about, like, people be worried about the president and all that, Trump and
I'm
Biden.
talking about right here in Lake
Yeah,
County.
you got to worry about
I think
our fucking mayors.
I think the biggest thing is that people got to start understanding like what these boards do in their own community, and what the city council does, what the school board does. So Zion actually has a program called ZBLA, where they kind of recruit and grab people out the community who they kind of have identified as potential leaders.
and they kind of groom them and kind of show them the process of what these entities all do within the community, in hopes that they would then get involved.
And I'm just you know, as I'm sitting here thinking, right, and I was reflecting back on what Gold was talking about as far as you know, the community's always, it was like a game. I just sat back there and thought, like, man, that's crazy how, you know, when I grew up back in the day, we did that. We was in the fields. Parents would come up, ask us, did we want something to drink? We got in trouble for tearing the grass up, and especially riding these bikes. I don't see that nowhere. I don't see no kid on a bicycle riding their bike to school.
They got to start
You
getting.
you can't talk about that old shit.
They
Paul.
got to
These
start getting.
motherfucking
They got
kids now-
phones now. You got to
These
get their hands
motherfucking
out the
kids
phones.
is so turned up. I told you, yo, I took some kids to, I took them somewhere with me, but they was young teenagers, like just made 13, you know, but they is cussing like I'm cool with that shit. Like I had to tell them, like I'll whoop some ass. Like y'all ain't finna do that around. Nah, y'all can't do that.
Hey, that's one thing I'll say, Paul. Is
And
working
I think these kids, like back in the day, like your pops too, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't playing with us, but we respected and we respected them.
Yeah.
These kids now is out of fucking control. Like they out of control.
And they language is crazy. So it's
Hold on, let's get into it.
So I'll
What
tell
that
you-
language like
I'll
in school?
tell you- I'll
Come
tell
on,
you.
Raj, give it to us.
This be the real, right?
Come
So
on
it's
now,
like,
give it to me.
I get when they at school, I always get to see the real them.
What it be like, Raj?
Oh man,
Tell the people at home what it be
Yeah,
like.
don't
These-
shit.
we got some parents
Put these
on here.
badass kids out
Hey,
here. We
look.
ain't gonna say no names.
Look,
now.
we ain't gonna say no names, but we got some
it's not-
parents on
it's-
here.
No, and that's the thing is
Some of
all-
your parents out here watching your kids.
Nah,
Bad
yeah.
as hell.
Even though that they might be good character kids, right? They're good kids. Like they make good grades. But once you catch them in they element with their friends, man, they cuss with the best of them. They see it. They've been exposed to it. You know, they've heard adults talk and the things that they hear on their phones and the music they listen to. That stuff does not shy away from their vocabulary.
Another thing, Zion has upgraded the vocational, right? Is that the vocational?
For sure. Well, it was more so. We've always had different programs that kind of catered, like if you wanted to be a graphic design, if you wanted to be into photography, if you want like.
Is people wanting to be that type of shit though?
Yeah.
Photography.
Yeah,
That's good.
you got to think like there's always kids that are.
It's something for everybody. I
Well,
know that much.
right now, so just to bring it to where I want to go is, we kind of took all those specialty things and put them all in one wing, right? So now we have one wing where you can go to where you can learn metals. You can learn wood shop.
Oh,
you can learn
shit.
electronics.
Oh.
You can fly drones.
Zion.
You can go to the t-shirt
go.
and print your own
Zion.
your own t-shirts in the
Ooh.
t-shirt print shop.
Let's go.
Hold
You
on,
can,
let me ask this man one
Let's
question.
go. Before you ask me that,
Fuck that.
shout out to the YouTubers
You can
from
fly
California.
drone. We got
Oh,
a
yeah.
drone flying class.
Yeah, definitely want to shout out to everybody checking in on YouTube. Man, thank y'all. No matter, drop the state, city, or state where y'all from, so we get y'all a shout out on YouTube.
California. Shout out
Yeah.
to California.
Yeah, California.
This is what we
checking in.
talking about.
Thank you, California.
Checking in Cali, baby.
It's only
for
right.
sure.
It's only right. Shout out to California. Hey, but let me ask this question. He keeps shouting out the Zion. Ask him what fucking high school he went to.
Don't worry about all that right now.
That's what I'm saying.
We ain't talking about all that
But
right
we,
now.
but we all know what Paul rap, and we know, I played football with some of his
Yeah,
family-
nephews and everything.
Yeah, so
My oldest brother went there. Come on. Don't worry about all that.
So do you think Waukegan or Chicago or getting a new gym, new field anytime soon? I'm just asking. Or what can we do? Like, how the fuck can we help a school get money, like a new shit? Like, how do you do that? How do you got to raise money or what?
I mean, I think where we're at with it, it's just more state. Like, what do you do with your state funding when it comes? All the schools get a certain amount of funding. Some people just it kind of come down to what's your needs.
I think
So sometimes us as a community, because we want a new field, we want to. That's what we feel is important. Where shit, the school might have asbestos, and it needs to be that money might need to go into that.
so. I seen a thing on Facebook popped up today. Said I guess Waukegan mayor has been overspending,
yeah, the budget,
yeah,
yep.
and all this and that. So is Waukegan school system like overspending, or how would they be able to save that money to make sure we get the kids get new? I think the kids, all the kids need nice shit, nice outfits.
I'll say this
nice
about
feel.
I'll say this about our previous superintendent. Our previous superintendent was a business manager.
Okay,
So
He knew about
it was a
money.
female.
oh she,
Yeah,
okay,
her
I'm
name
sorry.
was Dr. Chris Clark, and she was very, very, very smart in getting the district out of the red and into the black, and then conserving that money so that it would help us for the future. And then when kind of COVID kind of came, we was able to kind of lift the top up a little bit.
So
Or lift
somebody
the top back, I should say.
somebody just made a very important comment on Facebook. They said they upgraded Neal School in North Chicago, which they did.
For sure.
And that thing looked like, why
it's-
didn't you do the high school? I mean, I ain't gonna say why didn't you do the high school first, but I think you should have moved the high school over there and then maybe put the.
Well, this is what I'll say about that.
Swapped it.
Well, this is what I'll say,
all new.
and this is what I'll say in my ideology with that. Who are you trying to right now encourage the most to be students?
Okay. I'll go
Right.
for that.
So my thing is that if you invest in the babies
Okay.
and we get them on the right path, then
They-
we can kind of double back and maybe come back to the high school.
I like
and
that.
it comes together, right? But if I don't invest in the babies, then half of these mothers ain't gonna even get to the high school to even enjoy it because of their process to get there was detrimental.
And then you can put the babies in the corner.
Yeah.
6th grade, 7th grade, 5th grade. You put your nose in the corner.
And
you
I-
act up. And not in high school.
No,
You asked Gold. He wasn't even making the class.
No,
he was
so-
skipping, right?
So no, I wasn't.
Oh,
I
well, just find out then. Let me find
sometimes-
out.
sometimes,
Well, you on
all
a
the
Real
time.
Talk podcast. I just want to know
all right,
what you
most of the
skip.
time.
All right,
Yeah,
well, say
most of the
that
time.
then.
So look though, but I think they need to put. I think they need to put more police, not at the school, but like 2-block radius all the way around that motherfucker. Like
Why you say that though?
just to keep safety. Like
It's the perception, right?
Yeah, you gotta keep safety.
When things are perceived.
everything gonna happen 2 blocks away from the school. Like it just does. Like it was I don't know whose family or nothing that got the shooting in North Chicago last week, but I know they had the school on lockdown. I don't know who it was, but my condolences. But that incident right there, a couple blocks away from the school, a young kid get shot. Like I just think the police, why they, like just say for instance in Waukegan, like you can come down Lewis, once you pass Beach Road, them motherfuckers is clocking, doing the radar check. You know what I mean?
I definitely think that
And I think y'all should be not fucking with the working motherfuckers going to work. Because, obviously if we speed, motherfucker, we
late.
got asshole bosses like Paul Adams. And, my other boss, asshole motherfuckers that complain about being late. So sometimes we drive a little fast just to make sure we get to work and we don't lose our job.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. Don't fuck with motherfuckers. Once people in school and all that, then the police, whatever. But it's like,
I feel like the
go patrol by them schools. Keep these fucking kids safe.
and I also, well, to your point, I feel like the police know that the school schedules. So at the end of the day, during that time of dismissals, they should maybe, as a community thing, position themselves in certain places. A lot of kids walk
In the mornings, too.
Yeah. Just if we're really tied into this whole idea of community
That's right.
and protecting that.
And too much shit happens around the schools. That's how you know the police really don't be on point. You know what I mean? But you motherfuckers is on. You clocking us? You clocking us down, motherfuckers? Everybody hitting their brakes down Lewis. It's 6 cars before you get to Jefferson and all the Waukegan High School and shit.
I'm gonna get to it. Let me get to.
See, Paul like to cut me off when I
Yeah, I
get
got
into
you
when
right
I get into this real shit. Paul like to cut me off.
We gonna
But
come right
ahead,
back.
go ahead, though,
I
boss.
want to
Go
ask.
ahead.
I got to ask because I was
Ask
driving
the
down.
question.
I was driving down Genesee.
And what car? You know, you got so many. What car was
I think
you
I
in?
was in the Jeep, and then I drove down there. And I
Okay,
looked
I
to my
thought you
right,
might have
say,
been in the
I was
convertible.
coming off of Belvedere, driving straight down. I noticed a new place open that said Turf. 101?
Tufts.
Tough?
Tufts. TUFTZ.
Tough.
What's
Tufts. Tufts
and you said
101.
on Belvedere and Waukegan?
No, I see on Genesee.
25 North Genesee.
Okay, I know
About
that.
What is that?
So you know, I got into making custom rugs.
You did?
I'm an artist, right? So
All right, well, say it then.
I've always drawn. I've always did art stuff growing up. That's things that, like, for me, and you know, my parents, that's what they invested in outside of sports for me, where they kind of pushed me into the worlds of arts. So even when I went to college originally, I was going to be an engineer, an architectural engineer, because I did the internship at Disney in graphic designs. I did the internship with Abbott Laboratories as an engineer for 2 years, even when I was in college.
So
my
you said
parents was
tough?
pushing me to this, yeah.
Tough.
Tufts.
So that's your spot.
So it's rug. So the idea is tufting, rug tufting.
Okay.
Hold on.
Explain now.
That's what it is.
Has Paul purchased something from you yet?
Paul ain't purchased nothing from me yet.
Have
but
I purchased something from you?
You definitely purchased the
Okay.
Bulldogs from me.
Didn't you just hear me? Didn't you just hear me say I just found out what the place was?
And
definitely
I
purchased the
hung that
Bulldog.
motherfucker up because
Was you
I
ever in the
appreciate it.
place? Was you in the place? Did you
I
go to the
didn't-
place?
I supported before we
Okay,
had
here's
this
the thing.
motherfucker.
You
I don't know
you
what-
supported before I even had a location.
So
I'm trying to figure out.
I believed in this dream before a motherfucker came up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, I'm a support motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, for a go hit me and say, hey, I need that Bulldog.
I need that.
I said, Gold, I got you. I'll pull up. You can get that Bulldog.
You know, I was thinking
Should've fucked it up.
50, 60, maybe 70, but shit.
Yeah.
Don't tell everybody. God damn.
Hey,
I
this the thing.
told,
This
matter of
the
fact,
thing,
I
though.
think I
It's
told my
handmade.
lady it was a gift.
It's handmade. It's custom.
And that's what you do. So explain.
So that's what I do in the sense of just
your part time.
just some fun.
So your
It's
business,
my hobby.
your business, the name of your business is,
Tufts 101,
and you located.
25 North Genesee Street, Waukegan, Illinois.
25 North Genesee
Now
Street.
you
That's
check this out.
important. That's important, man.
He work in the school.
That's downtown Waukegan where they don't want black folks at. My man's got a shop.
He
down
work in
there.
the school with the kids. Get out of there, and he go to Genesee
Got to come to Bulldog Land.
and
Talk
teach
to
some
me.
more. So you teaching there, right?
Yeah, because I'm hosting classes. So that's the big thing is hosting classes to teach people how to do this rug. So my
gotta have
thing,
patience.
Well, my thing is therapy through art.
You got to have patience,
It's,
though.
it's
You deal
therapy,
with
yeah,
kids.
but it's therapy through art. For art, it was one thing that kind of allowed me to have therapy, right? And there's so many kids that I talk to that have told me, like, hey, Coach B, if I had somewhere where I could learn how to make clothes or do fashion, I probably wouldn't have played basketball. But I had to play basketball because I ain't had nothing else. And for me, I never had that problem because when I told my parents I was interested in something, both my parents are educators. My mom was a teacher, she just retired this past October.
Okay,
My father was, what he was at Waukegan High School. So
And who was your father?
Al Rogers.
Okay, if don't nobody know.
Yeah, nah,
That's his father.
So it was they were educators, and so the things they didn't just invest in us in sports. And so Tufts 101 pretty much became an idea because I was doing the sneakers and I was trying to challenge myself in different arts. The rug thing kind of came about, and then it was something that I knew that I could teach my kids. It was an easy, fun business that the kids, my kids, could learn business etiquette through. And then when they're 10 and 11 right now, so when you think about next 4 or 5 years, they'll be running that. And hey man, do what y'all do.
So what do they have to do? They have to call you to get a hold of.
So no, the website is dropping. It's tufts101.com. They can just go on there, book
book a reservation for a class. I host private parties. I got a couple birthday parties coming up pretty soon where we just gonna shut it down and let them, the whole group come in and enjoy themselves.
So they actually, like,
Yeah, so-
is it like crocheting?
So the ideal of it is
he don't want to give you too much game.
no, it's punch needling, right? So like the idea
So
is
that's-
the old
that's the-
punch needle idea, but we're not using that punch needle technique no more. We kind of
See, Paul old school.
we got
That's the old motherfucker.
we got these little tufting guns that kind of do it now at 100 stitches per minute now, as opposed to
See, he don't watch TikTok enough because those people hanging shit on the wall and they making
Thank you all for watching the Real Talk podcast. The show is going to get started here in just a few minutes.
The sun's out. La 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 la. And it feels so good. La 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 la. On my side. La 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 la. And it feels so good. Let's go. La 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 la. Praying hands to the Father. Oh, way too good to be bothered. Oh, living life with no stress. Yes, every minute's my best. Yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery. Buying my mama a house is harder than pottery. Winning it just like I ought to be. Things looking up, up. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in a fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh. All my friends get together, oh. Feel it couldn't be better, yes. Tell me this. The sun's out. La la